How do you make sense of that one? What did you feel like were some of the differences in that game?
I think it started in the second quarter. I think we went on there was a lull in play on both sides. We turned it over 21 times for 18 points. You're not giving yourself many opportunities there when you turn the basketball over to even get a shot up. But again, our guys fought, to the very end, gave ourselves a chance in the end. Became a two-possession game at one point, one-possession game. Just being able to take care of the basketball is crucial in these games. The possessions matter.
Was there something about the shots you were getting in that fourth quarter that helped you battle back, or was it just?
Well, I think we picked up the pace. You walk away, you get 17 fast break points because you had to speed the game up. There was a slowed down game. They were playing through the post. They were playing through isolation. So we just wanted to speed them up more to give ourselves the opportunity at more possessions. Guys were looking at shots. Obviously, the three was there, but again, they did a great job of packing the paint, the switching that they did. I think tried to keep us out of the paint, but I think our guys got a lot of good looks. Early on, as well as late.
When an opponent packs the paint like that, it makes it tough to get to the rim. How do you want your offense to play in order to generate better shots and maybe get downhill?
Well, the thing about it is, they were packing the paint, but if you look at probably 50% of our shots, they were wide open. I think there was a few contested, but majority of them were uncontested. And so you want guys being able to step in and knock shots down. But we were getting the looks that we wanted. So it wasn't necessarily them packing the paint so much that was the problem. It's just the fact that we had a ton of open looks that did not fall. And then we have to continue to make sure we take care of the possessions by not turning it over 21 times.
Including tonight, how would you evaluate this entire 5-game road trip for your team?
I think we battled through. I think we've fought the entire time. I think we gave ourselves an opportunity. Obviously the New York game was a game that got away from us. But again, throughout the entire road trip, we never stopped fighting. We never stopped playing. We play 48 minutes to give ourselves a chance in each and every single game.
When it comes to the turnovers, what is the message to the team as far as making sure they're taking care of the ball?
Looking at the film, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do more than anything. Some of it becomes the time where we turn shots down. Other times it's, right on time, on target passing. So it's one of those things where you got to go back and look at the film and make sure we understand exactly what we're getting and how we can continue to get it.
Jonathan wasn't able to go. Just how is he doing?
We'll reevaluate him tomorrow when he gets back in. I think he's fine.
Jalen was feeling it there in the fourth quarter. Did you like the shot he took down 4 with about 35 seconds left, the baseline shot, the three?
Well, he got a turnaround look. And that's the same play we drew up in the second version of it because that's something we've worked on continuously. That's the look that we get. He does a great job going over left and right, over his shoulder. I think it's the look that he's made before, and so I think understanding exactly the plays that we executed, they did it on their own without having to use that timeout, so you get that situation back.
Jalen, in the stretches where things were not going your way, really that effective, what was going wrong in those times?
It was hard, man, because in some of them we were getting some really good looks, some open ones. I had a couple open ones in in that first and second quarter that didn't drop. So when things are kind of going like that, you just try to stick together, try to continue to do things that we've talked about, get good looks, cause problems, and make the right basketball play. Not overreact too much to the offense, which I think we did. I think we still played pretty solid defense in that first half. We just kind of got a bit stagnant. Couldn't see one going to the basket. So just basketball, tough stretches out.
What worked for you individually in the fourth quarter?
Shots fell. Literally, I think that was the only difference. No different process, no different perspective. Wasn't thinking different. Just hooping the same way. I slowed down a bit, trying to find certain matchups and stuff like that. But shots really just fell, which is always nice. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. You keep going at it.
You had those 3-point looks there toward the end. Did you like those looks, or?
Oh no, the first one was not bad. The first one before the 32 was on me. It's good. I learned from it. We're going to take that back and apply that moving forward. But the second one, I thought was great. Poor execution on my part. Like I said, basketball is making us lead. And I missed those two. I missed a couple early. Ones I wish I could have back. So it's tough. This happened. Good road trip. We went 3-2. Gave ourselves a chance. And we get back home now.
Talking about that road trip, 3-2, how do you evaluate that? Being able to get 2 against Brooklyn and the New York game, but this one, how do you guys look at this as a whole before heading home?
You always want to go, above 500 on the road if you can, especially on longer road trips. So to come out here and have a really good chance, going 4-1, They played good tonight. They executed down the stretch. Props to them. Touche. We leave out of here above 500. Going back home. Again, like I said, a really good bounce back. On the second out of a back-to-back. After a tough loss from New York and flying out here. So really proud of everybody on that one. It's not a long day from home, or a long way from home. 9 days, staying in hotels, traveling, long nights. So really just proud of everybody for staying together, staying the course, continue to rough it out. Everybody was tired, fatigued. We still found a way to hoop.
You play now 16 road games, which is the most in the league. Obviously, you're great at home. You're pick 7 and 9 on the road. Just how encouraging is it that you're going to have a lot of home games coming up?
That's dope. Again, like I said, we couldn't control, where we were at. That first road trip, was really tough. Losing two pieces, kind of had to find the flow of our basketball team again. We bounced back, we hold it down in the home stretch, and then we come out here, have a good little road trip. So, proud of everybody, excited to get back home. Even if it's only for 36 hours, something like that. But just excited to be back in the city, get one at the crib, and then, go play in contention for the cup, which is exciting stuff. So, really good. Ready to get back home refreshed because I'm sort of Sunday.